Disclaimer: we had some technical issues with the audio for this episode, so we've had to use a slightly lower quality backup. However, the content is amazing, and we hope you still enjoy it. Here you go.
So this is when I was in sixth form. I was playing football. I was playing for the second team. Okay. This was when I was, I think, year 13. Year 13 football. Yeah, it was year 13 football. We're playing another boarding school, another like posh school, in the south. And we go to their place. The drive is like 3 hours away. It's a bit annoying, but you know the road trips and the coach trips are pretty fun. It's what makes the sports at my school fun. Thing is, at my school, at private boarding schools, sports is massive. You do sport Tuesday, Thursday for 2-hour practices, and you've got matches every Saturday. So you're always doing sport. Like people are always playing matches. Like you meet other people from different schools. Once you finish, you have like food with them. It's pretty sick. Like the sporting culture at my old school was definitely one of the highlights. Like it was definitely a good experience. The coach journeys, it was all sick. So we take 3 hours down south to go to this private boarding school. And for me, I have a pre-match ritual. Okay, I like to take a dump before I play football.
You like to what?
I like to take a dump before I play my match.
All right.
That was my pre-game ritual as well for basketball.
So before every game, I like to feel kind of light. So I always go in there, change, and just take my dump. Usually I'm a bit later than everybody else, but I like to take my time, get it all out. When I get out, I'm feeling nice and light, and I feel quite energetic. So this time, I get changed. I wear my kit. I think I was starting this game. I was pretty happy. I was playing CDM, manning the midfield. And I thought, okay, it's a big game for us because this school I played is a very good football school. Like you can't, it's a very good football school. Our worst school. Our specialty is. If I said that, we're good at other sports. We're not good at football, but we're very good at another sport.
Yeah.
And so this school is basically a very good school for football. And we thought, okay, today we need to bring our A game. So I think pre-match ritual, go to the toilet. I'm in the toilet. I've gotten changed, but the toilet is different from the changing room. So at this point, I'm in like my full match kit, my socks, my shin pads and everything. But I'm still wearing my trainers. I don't have my boots on. I left my boots in the changing room. And I thought once I'm done from the toilet, I'll go to the changing room, get my boots and walk all the way up to the pitch because the pitch and the changing rooms are kind of far away. It's like a 10-minute walk. So I'm in the toilet. I'm taking my time, expressing myself. Actually. I finished my business. I walk back to the changing room. Guess what happens?
Your shoes are gone. Oh, it's locked.
My shoes are locked. So I'm supposed to be starting this game, CDM. And was I vice captain at this time? I may have been vice captain. I'm not sure. But I was a decent player. CDM, supposed to be starting, and my boots are locked. So I'm like, what the hell was going on? I try to open the door, but it's one of those magnetic doors that are really hard to open. At my secondary school, like we had those magnetic doors, but you could just bust them open because they were cheap in it. But these ones are serious, like you can't move them at all. I tell my coach is like, Iyanu, like, why aren't you ready yet? I explained to him the whole story. So okay, it's fine. We'll get someone to open the door. Next thing you know, we asked someone, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have the keys to open the door." We're like, "Oh, he does have the keys." He's like, "The security guard, but he's left now." So the security guard who's got the keys to open this door has now left. I start shaking my head.
Wait, so was it the security guard that locked the door in the first place then?
I'm not sure. I think it was probably the other team's coach. It was probably like our coach because you could just lock it a certain way and it'll lock by itself.
Oh, okay.
But to open it, you need the security guard to open it. So we're like, okay, surely there should be another security guard who has the key to the door to open it up. We're like, okay, calm. It's not that deep. The match is about to start in 5-10 minutes. I missed the warm up, but I'll be ready. Next thing you know, we go to the reception. We call the security guard. We're like, oh, sorry, he's off site right now. He's just left. Like, what? What do you mean he's just left? Surely there's another security guard who can like get the door open. They're like, oh no, sorry, he's the only person with the keys.
The one person with the keys.
He just disappeared. And the thing is, with these like boarding schools, they're really massive. So like people take cars to drive around these schools. That's how big they are. So either he's off site or he's in like the opposite side of the school. He's done like a 20-minute drive to go somewhere else. So then we wait for like 5-10 minutes. We try to ask different people, can you open the door? They try, no one can get it open. Eventually, the security guard gets back and says he's doing a job like halfway across the campus of the whole school. I'm like, okay, how long would you be? We think he should be like 5-10 minutes. He says, no, I'll be there in half an hour. I'm like, what's going on? So to cut the long story short, I go up just in my trainers. I'm just on the sideline, just standing there like this. You know, I'm ready. I'm light. I'm supposed to be playing. I went down 2-0. So now pissed. I feel bad. I'm pissed off. I feel bad because it's like, you know, I'm quite a solid defender, innit? And I would like make sure that we wouldn't be getting like pushed around like this. So I'm like, if I'd been on there, the game would not be going like this at all.
They're just going to cut off your best player, you know.
It's tactical. It's tactical. I think to this day, I think it was definitely something nefarious. Something dodgy was definitely going on.
They knew.
They definitely knew who I was. They thought, we know about they did their pre-game scouting report. We know he takes dumps before his games. We should lock his boots in.
They did their own GTA.
Yeah.
Their own Mission Impossible.
They had their Leicester ready. Their Leicester was ready. Their Leicester was on job. So I'm on the sidelines, just trying to keep warm, just playing tiki-taka on the sidelines. And then we end up going down like 3-0 at the half. I'm disappointed. We get the security guard. So we get I get my boots. I'm like, okay, coming back. I'm coming on. I'm starting the second half. I'm ready. Next thing you know, my coach doesn't even start me the second half. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm your guy. Like, it's me. You're talking to me. I'm not starting. I'm just disappointed. So I think I come on like 10 minutes later in the second half. And then, as soon as I come on, like the tone changes. Like, I'm getting physical. I'm shifting people. People are getting barged. My tackles are strong. The defense is just getting straight. Like, the whole tone changes. They weren't ready for me, man. They were not ready for me. And we end up getting back like 3-2. So we score another goal, 3-2. And the energy is just heating up. Like, I really miss sixth form sports because, like, at uni, the standard's a bit too high for sports. Don't you agree? Like,
I just think they don't pick people right.
Really?
I think
Explain that.
We've had this discussion on this podcast before.
Well, this probably is the basketball one.
Yeah. I think you told me that they select people by like height.
Yes, it's literally just height. Because I'm not gonna say his name, but you and I know someone who comes to the basketball court regularly, and he's just tall, but he's bad. He's just
Okay. In his defense, he's not a basketball player like that.
Yeah, no, but he shouldn't have made the team in the first place.
He made Bucks.
Yeah, no, he made D-League.
You made D-League? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I can name 10 other players who tried out who didn't make the team that could smoke him in a 1-on-1 and he would have scored once.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, that's true. They probably like, oh, are you 6'3"? 6'3"? 6'4"? Okay, come here.
Pretty much.
If you're 5'10" and below, just even if you make the layups, even if you can shoot, sorry.
Even if
sorry
you can
about
dunk,
that.
even if you can dunk, you're 5'10". Not on our team.
Sorry. I think, in my opinion, I don't think you're a great fit for the team. Maybe in a different position, you'll fit somewhere else. Maybe a different team, but maybe just not with. That was when you get rejected. They start trying to be nice to you. Like,
they rejected you before seeing you play. Like...
They'll act as if you even considered me. They'll act as if they were.
Exactly.
It's peak. But yeah, man. So I think at Bath Uni, the standard is way too high. I tried out for Bucks twice. I failed twice, unfortunately. First year, I got in. There's like 5 days of trials because like 300 man show up. At this point, I'm unfit because I've been doing nights out. I've been doing Freshers Week, and then I've been doing football in the morning. So was a very bad combo. So I'm very unfit, but I end up getting through to like the 4th day. And I thought, okay, 4th day, I didn't play over the summer at all. I'm unfit. That's pretty decent. Like, I wasn't really offended. Tell me why, like, this year, I get kicked out the first day of trials.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't take
They don't
that.
know how to
Personally,
pick people.
I wouldn't take that.
I mean, obviously, we can't complain because we can't be like, oh, they looked at me individually and they decided I was bad. Like, no, they're not doing that. They're looking at groups of people and seeing how they work well together.
No, but it's not even that. With football, it's like, yeah, it's not even how you play well in a team. It's just did you do well individually? They look for individual players, but I'm more of a team player in all of my sports.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if there's like 200, 300 people at tryouts, you're getting like 3 seconds of a glance, and then they look away. And if you don't impress in that 3 seconds, it's over for you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just the players pick who they want as well. So it's not even the coaches who are picking. It's just these Bucks players. To be honest, they're all good players in it. But so I get out the first day. I was surprised. My boys are calling me like, Iyanu, where's your name? Where's your name? You're chatting this. You're chatting that about Bucks this year. We didn't see your name for day 2. And I'm just crying. I just keep quiet. Like, it was a long day for me, man. Because I played well in the first half, and the player coach who I was with, he asked me for my name. I thought, okay, since he's asking for my name, like, he kind of rates me. So we're up like 2-0 in the first half. I'm like, okay, I worked hard in the first half. The guys asked my name. I'm playing in the midfield. Surely I should be considered to move on next day. It's the first day. I didn't think I need to play that well. So second half, I kind of take it easy. And I just do my thing, and we end up winning. I think we have a clean sheet, or we end up beating them decisively, like 3-1 or something. So then I'm like, okay, I think I played well. First half was great. Second half was good. I'll see my name. Next thing you know, I check the list. My name's not there. I do Control F to try and find my name. My name is not there.
Where is it?
That's the most tragic way to find out.
And the thing is, you know, with Control F, if you don't get what you're searching for, it gives you like a ping sound to tell you that it's not there. I type my name in. I keep hearing that sound just open. And obviously my boys are there. People like I talk to, like
You're
just
like, maybe
guys
they
are
spelled my
playing.
name wrong.
It's like, no, they did not spell your name wrong. You're just not on the list. I try typing different variations of my name. I try typing my nickname to see my nicknames.
Desperate, man.
Nothing. I just hit 0 out of 0. Just nothing. At this point, yeah, I'm just sad, didn't it? It's just rough. I'm just sad. So next year, I'm not even going to try for Bucks because I'm going to be ACS chair anyway. Shout out to the ACS. Bang bang.
Shout out. I was just gonna say that to you. Since you're becoming ACS chair, I think that they should start ACS teams, like basketball and football tournaments, because we have more than enough people. How many people do we have in ACS? Like 200.
Yeah, but this is what I was talking to someone about at the moment. I was like yesterday, like the engagement is just, it's not there, isn't it?
But when it comes to sports, it always is, because
sports.
Yeah, they've told people to make separate chats for the sports, right?
Yeah, it was that.
So exactly. You could get so many people engaged in sports.
So Adam, just to quickly talk about what Favor said. So
yeah,
we've got a massive ACS group chat where like 200 people are there, and usually the guys are talking about sports, sending in memes and that, and the girls start getting annoyed. We're like, why are you guys always talking about football? It's not everyday football. Man U this, Chelsea this, Liverpool that. It's not every day. They start getting annoyed. So we make our own group chat. And we start, like, that's the ACS football chat, and it's always active. Like, people are always saying, oh, when's ACS football coming back? Because last year, that's actually how I met quite a lot of my mates and people I talked to now in uni. It was just once a week. It was just the guys like you speak to on campus, you go on nights out with, you see them, or you come in ACS football tonight. Yeah. And you're just competing. It's just good vibes, isn't it?
Exactly.
And I also think, like, sports is such a great way for people to socialize, especially at, like, for ACS people, we may not fit in with the wider culture, but for us to have a platform like sports where we could just chill, talk, and hang out and just play sport to one another, like
exactly,
just vibe, innit? It's just great. But next year, what I'm trying to do is ACS football against other societies within Bath, but also against other ACSs. So on my manifesto, I'm trying to create like the Southwest Mafia, which is like Bath, Bristol, Exeter, and Cardiff. And the ACS to play sports. The cartel. I'll go from a level 1 crook to probably a level 50 boss.
You'll be stealing the roof soon. Just like you go down to the sports village, the roof stuff.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get the ACSs together and just start, because I feel like it's a bit weird for you to try ask another ACS to be like, hey, let's party together. Because that's a bit awkward. I feel like with a party, there's no real point to a party. But if you say to another ACS, let's play sports, it's like, oh, I know sports, I'll go play sports.
And then you build that bond, and then you can throw a party whenever because you already have that bond. You can be like,
it's the levels.
Let's throw a party tomorrow. They all just come.
The levels, man. It's the level. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But also there'll be ACS basketball as well. We'll definitely, bro.
Perfect.
Next year we're going big. We're going big.
I'm trying to see someone proper choose the teams this time, because if it's ACS, I know they're picking from skill, not from height. So
yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's kind of all that's kind of all I have to say. I was going to round up another story, but it's not that deep. It's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I get you. I mean,
and also I need to take a dump. So wait,
free game.
I'm actually going to go play basketball now, so like it's needed. It's very needed. It's very needed.
Free game dump. Oh man, I start doing that before we do each podcast.
You don't? I do it on the podcast. I'm actually on the toilet now. I do it on the podcast.
It's one of those porta poppies or what?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Porta potties.
Yeah, the little baby ones you use when you're trying to
like
potty train yourself.
Toilet training ones, yeah.
Yeah. You just squatting. Bulletproof ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh crap! I was gonna say something, but I can't really remember it now.
Can't be that important.
Can't have been that important. Should we start rounding it up then?
Yeah, go for it.
It's your outro.
I thought we did alternate. Okay, yeah, whatever.
You don't have anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah. Anything you want to plug? We always do this. If you want to plug anything.
Any words of wisdom?
Any words of wisdom? Tough times never last. Only tough people last. Put the video in so I don't look like a psychopath, because anyone who listens to the video will think I'm insane.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
I'm so glad you did that, because if you didn't, I would have done it, and I would have looked like you.
You're just going to do me dirty here and not put the video in, so people who haven't seen it, just like, this guy's on crack.
Exactly.
Stop smoking crack.
It is what it is.
You're going to get violated in the edits, Adam. You're going to get violated in the edits. I'm going to send you some news flavor. You slap them in.
That's why you need to start learning to edit, so that you can violate me back.
I edited a few of the videos the other day, but the thing is, like, Favour does the initial edits. Anything he takes out, I then can't put back in because I don't have his footage. So he has full control.
Favour's
I'm so lost.
So basically, me, Favour. So sorry, another story. Yeah, me, Favour, and a couple of other friends. We always play basketball together, and we always ask our friends to record it. But for some reason, the people who record it are always biased to this one guy. He always gets the recordings, and we always use his phone, or his friends using, or like it's our friends as well. But they're always biased to him as a joke. So Favour played against this guy. And like I think the score was kind of close. I swear.
We were playing up to.
You tell the story.
He knows who it is. We were playing up to 11, right? And you have to win by 2. This is how close it was. He won 13-11. That's how close it was. It wasn't like he smoked me. It wasn't like it was like 11-1 or something. it was 13-11. It was back and forth points, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh," we put a bet on it. I was like, "Oh, if you win, I'll make a logo for your business thing, blah blah blah." And it was all good. And then he was like, "I'm gonna record it." I was like, "Okay, cool, fair enough. I think I'm gonna win anyway, so no problem." He was better than I thought.
Okay.
Okay, and then
The 13-11.
okay, good.
And then I was like, "Okay, send me the video when you're done." He sends me a fully edited version. And he's just scoring on me over and over and over. I'm just like, bro.
Annihilating you.
He posts it on TikTok. He doesn't even say the score. He just makes it seem as if I just got smoked.
And the thing is, I wasn't there, so I thought, oh, Favor's dead. How does he get smoked this bad? But then Favor, in our group chat, he keeps asking for the highlights. Like, bro, send me my highlights. Send me my film. Where's my film? And then the guy's like, you ain't get your highlights, bro. The guy was like, it's going to be long for you. Next thing you know, 6 p.m. that night, Favor is just get scored on once, get scored on again. Favor misses a shot, he gets scored on again.
Yeah, I forgot to say that as well. He put all my misses in.
It wasn't highlights, it was low lights. It was Favor's low lights. It was low lights.
11 points I made, and not a single one of them was in the video. It was such a fast turnaround as well, such a fast edit.
That guy's quick with his edits, bro.
If you can get this video, we need to put it at the end of this episode.
I'll ask him for it. Because it's mad. So me and the guy also played as well, but then I got some of my highlights. So this time I got a neutral person to kind of like record it. He beat me. He ended up beating me like kind of decisively. But then I basically pulled the Uno reverse card on him. So I got my highlight, posted it onto my Snapchat, made him look like some absolute dickhead. People taking the piss out. So I got my film, innit? And at first, I wasn't going to send him the film, innit? Because I thought, nah, let me do him dirty. But then I was like, let me be a good sport and send him the film. I'm like, okay, just so he has it as his own evidence. Tell me why the next day this guy's got his own TikTok. It's on his Instagram, it's on his Snapchat. The guy is he's got music behind it.
He's got special effects and everything.
Like some anime throw of the ball and the dunk and everything.
There's lightning, there's sparks everywhere.
Eyes light up like.
Hey,
I saw that, I was like,
every time you see highlights on Instagram, just never trust it.
It's all fake. I was
it's really
like,
not that hard to just get a compilation of scores.
But I realized like this world is eat or be eaten, to be honest, because that guy did me dirty. But obviously he's back. So when he comes back, I want to next see him. It's definitely smoke.
No,
I'm trying to put all my friends on my highlight reel in it. But yeah,
I think I play way better on the team. So either way, I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed in myself. All right.
Anyway, can we actually round up now?
Yeah, how are the story going there? But yeah, I'll round up. Right. Well, thank you for joining us, Iyanu. And this has been the Favor and Adam podcast. Anything else you guys want to say?
Stay safe.
Yes. Stay safe. Social distancing. You know.
Exactly.
And yeah, thanks Adam. Thanks Favor for bringing me on. I've watched a few of the episodes. Yeah, and at first I was so gassed because I thought, damn, like having my friends actually make a podcast, like that gassed me up. I shared you guys as well because I also thought it was good. You know them ones where like you share it, but like you don't actually watch it because it's not that good. That's what me did. I shared it and I watched it because like I actually think this podcast is really cool, and it would be great if you guys could have me on because the amount of stories I've got, it's just.
No, we'll definitely have you on.
And they were good stories.
You could become a third host if you want.
Yeah.
Out to Kabare.
Just replace me in favour. It should become the only podcast and you'll be out there telling stories.
Just more heist. I'll just be doing more heist stuff. I really need to.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Great story. And I hope to have you on again in future.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below anything you might want us to talk about in the future or any guests you want us to have on, so we can see if we can approach them about.
Or if you have a story.
Perfect. I'll see you guys soon.